listener, and welcome to Book 2, Chapter 18 of Bite-Sized Tales, the audio flash fiction podcast. In today's story, we learn about a culture's legend as to why it rains. The Maidens and the Tears of the Allone, written and read by Chris Hussey. Far above, and so very far away, the All-One sat upon its throne. Ruling above all, the All-One, neither he nor she, just one. But though just one is never alone, the All-One, attended by Maidens 6, helping, aiding, waiting, and serving. They wait upon the All-One's call, their holy deeds to extend to the mortals here below. And the call came forth, the All-One spoke, aged and cracked lips moving and making the words. It was time once again, time for the unpleasant task, time for the happy task, time for the necessary task. A task of change, a task of pain, a task of teaching and of growth, a task of laughter and smiles. Extending its mighty hand, producing a bowl of stone, large and heavy, it lay empty. Its swirls in veins of colors, grays, browns, blacks, whites, and reds. The 6 maidens answered the call, coming forth in gracious servitude. They surround and embrace the bowl. With dutiful hearts, they stare upon and into the swirls, reaching out with their souls and their ever-present sight to our lands below, the lands where we dwell and live and laugh and love, to see and to feel. Each maiden, in turn, finding one of their own. And this is what each saw. One centered on a man, sitting, weeping, next to the birthbed, his wife and stillborn child lying lifeless next to him. The pain of childbirth too much for her, the damage to the child more than it could bear. His heart burned in his chest, and his tears stung his eyes. And the maiden wept, her tears filling the bowl. The second centered on a pair of birds, squawking to the empty and uncaring air around them, their nest now empty, their clutch taken by a hungry rodent, their cheerful morning song now a wail of grief. And the maiden wept, her tears filling the bowl. The third centered on a young mother, splayed out and sobbing with joy, her face buried into the chest of her child, the young girl's fever now finally broken. Wellness and happiness would be sure to follow. And the maiden wept, her tears filling the bowl. The fourth found a young couple, one bravely confessing their love for the other, only to find that love returned with the same fire. Their hearts and souls connected by unseen yet powerful bonds. And the maiden wept, her tears filling the bowl. The eyes of the fifth came upon the field of battle, brothers in arms mourning the death of their comrades, fleeing in retreat from a relentless enemy. Their tears swirled with curses of vengeance and honor restored. And the maiden wept, her tears filling the bowl. The last found a long married couple. One held the hand of the other, as their soul passed from this world to the next. Sadness, love, and respect, all in one drop down a wrinkled cheek. The promise to think of them every day hence. And the maiden wept, her tears filling the bowl. The bowl of the All-One was now fully filled, the Maidens 6 having fulfilled their task, tears from all, mixed into one. Only at this did the maidens kneel in rest. The All-One then took their bowl, breathing its singular breath upon it, then turned the bowl over, pouring it out from the heavens. And somewhere below, in our lands where we dwell and live and laugh and love, a child held her pet rabbit in her lap, its lifeless form growing cold, tears streaming down her face, her father kneeling nearby, with ruddy hands wiping her tears. Then, from the sky above, clouds thickening and growing, then filling the land with rain. Looking upon his daughter, whose face yearned for an answer to this death she did not understand, he spoke softly. I have no answer for you, my dear heart, but when it rains such as this, it is the All-One weeping with you, for the All-One, too, is sad for your loss. Author's note. This story comes from a writer's prompt back over a year ago. And it's of the writing prompt stories that I've rewritten, this one probably had the most rewriting done to it. And as I went to go and rewrite it, I was struck with the idea of doing it in some sort of semblance of an epic poem. Obviously, there's not a rhyming scheme here by any means, but it seemed to lend itself to that sort of structure. And so that's what I went with. And then I liked the idea of the epic poem being some sort of tale or legend to go along with that. So, final note, I hope you enjoyed the voice this time around, as I am recovering from an illness. So I had to take advantage of the husky nature of the voice when I had it. Thanks for listening. This chapter of Bite-Sized Tales has been brought to you under a Creative Commons Attribution, Non-Commercial, No Derivatives 4.0 International License. Intro and outro music is Fantasy Motion by Alexander Nakarada, provided under a Creative Commons 4.0 license. If you've enjoyed what you've heard today, we'd greatly appreciate reviews and recommendations to your friends. For more information about our authors, please visit bitesizedtales.com. We look forward to reading to you next time.